Welcome everyone. Welcome to today's show. We're just starting right now. It's a Friday, finally, right? it it seemed like Friday would never come around, but we are in Friday. They're going to be talking about the highest market value. We're going to be talking about Microsoft, Bill Gates, and them people there. So there is Microsoft analysis. Okay. Maybe you guys are gonna love this one. If it's your first time here, please feel free to go inside of the yellow shopping cart and get uh, inside of the comments. Go inside of the comments and let's see your excitement. I'm talking about yellow shopping cart. My mind is somewhere else. So yeah, show your support on this channel. How are you guys doing? Make sure that you follow, make sure that you share, make sure that you stay for the live broadcast. So we're just going to be talking about Microsoft, okay? There's a lot that's been going on with their stock, I believe, in the past few days. So that's what we're going to be talking about in a moment. Okay, so how's it going, guys? How is your day? So let's go on. So our our live stream is going to have how many slides? Maybe 24 or so, 22, I don't know. 24 slides. And also we're going to do another um, stock review of some stocks that we talked about. I talked about these stocks yesterday though. So yeah, go check it out. Let's just start right now. How you guys doing? Drop a like, drop a like. So let's go. We all know Microsoft computers. Yep. Not founded in 1975. Headquarters in Redmond, Washington, USA. After years of development, Microsoft has become one of the most influential tech companies in the world. It's valued over a trillion, right? hmm It's there with Apple and Nvidia. With product services covering multiple fields such as operating system, OS, office software, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. They recently are now into artificial intelligence. Recently, Microsoft has made significant progress in AI technology, especially in collaborating with OpenAI and launching co-pilot products, leading the industry's development direction. So they collaborated with OpenAI. OpenAI, who is OpenAI? OpenAI are the parent company of ChatGPT. Uh, so Microsoft, true story turns out, of course, they have to do all these um, partnerships with other AI people in there. Two people watching right now. Just drop a comment, guys. Go in the chat. We want to see know who you are. There is the chat box. If you cannot find it there, I just sent a message. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Send a chat in there. Okay, we're just talking about Microsoft. Make sure that you follow us on WhatsApp. Make sure also you subscribe to this account. So we're gonna do the technical analysis later. So stay if you want to see. If you want this PPT, please follow, subscribe, join us on our WhatsApp. We can send you the PPT from there. So Microsoft stands out within pantheon of great stock market winners in U.S. history. Not long after its IPO, initial public offering in March 1986, Microsoft stock became a big winner on an initial breakout from a 4-month base. Microsoft stock has shown leadership and enriched investors by rising to new highs in multiple bull markets since then. So Microsoft, we all know Microsoft is a big player. Despite the market feeling uneasy, again against the backdrop of long-term interest rate hikes, Microsoft Corporation is still expected to become a resilient upward force. The strong quarterly performance in March of this year and the optimistic outlook of management on continuously seizing growth opportunities in emerging artificial intelligence confirm this. AI will continue to be an incremental opportunity for Microsoft's future. Yeah, so they're also going into AI. They're already in tech, so it makes sense for them to take the next leap into AI. AI is the new technology, is the new phase of technology. So these guys have traditionally been in tech, so it's only natural for them to move into AI. They've got the funding, they've got the money, they can invest, they can, they can compete with other companies that are basically about AI. So this is particularly attributed to its extensive business covering three key components of infrastructure, large language modeling. So all top three companies, okay? NVIDIA, most three valuable companies are Apple, NVIDIA, and Microsoft. All these three companies, they are into AI, okay? Microsoft, they also have a branch of AI. Apple also have a collaboration with OpenAI. The Apple also launched their Apple Intelligence, and of course, NVIDIA are the ones that are manufacturing these chips, these AI chips. So all three of the three most valuable companies in the world are all into the AI tech space. This particular opportunity is intensive business covering three key components of infrastructure, large language modeling, LLM, and end user software applications, namely artificial intelligence opportunities. So this is just like a breakdown of what Microsoft, where they began, uh, what they did at the beginning, and also a picture of what they're doing in the AI race. Okay, the AI is a race. It's kind of like an arms race. We'll see how it ends. Okay, let's go. There you go. Uh, there, so we've got a picture here. Okay, so so this is from 1986. Remember, they were listed in 1986, so you can see that this is not a weekly page. This is old. Okay, it goes back all the way. You can see 1990, 95, 2000 stock kind of rised, but their stock kind of started peaking just after 2005, and it goes up to just after 2020. It goes up to almost $300. It comes down to 200, and it continues to spike. Right now, the stock price is around $500, $400, 450, 500, thereabout. So this is kind of like closing. Recently, they closed at 4 p.m. edit, $459.54. It was a drop, a loss of minus $6.70 from probably obviously the previous closing, and also they did have gains when they closed after hours, gains of just 51 cents. Okay, so that is more like previous close was 466, and then this close is at 459, hence the minus $6.70. Okay, so the stock opened at 467 on that day, and then it closed at 459. Okay, so you can, all this data, you can read it down there. Let's see now, market value ranked first in the United States. So they are number one in terms of value. Microsoft's market performance as of now, Microsoft market value has exceeded 3.4 trillion, making it the company with the highest market value in the United States. This achievement not only reflects the strong market confidence in Microsoft's future development, but also signifies the company's outstanding position in the global technology field. Microsoft stock price recently reached a historic high of $452 per share. This is per share, thanks to the company's outstanding performance and continuous innovation in multiple business areas. So if you want to get a Microsoft share, one share, okay, recently you see if the price reached a historic high, okay, a historic high of $452 per share, okay. So that is just for one stock, okay. So there you go. So when you, so you're selling, you're saying, so you gotta have, if you want to own 10 stocks, you gotta come with 4,000 or something like that. Okay, but it's the most valuable company, the world's most valuable company in the United States. Okay, Microsoft. So there's Microsoft number one, number two should be Nvidia. Nvidia did overtake Microsoft a few weeks ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago. They actually had surpassed um, Microsoft, but it's a competition with these three companies. Yeah, these 2 weeks ago, actually, Nvidia was the world's most valuable company, but I think Microsoft has gained back the number one spot. Okay, now let's go. OpenAI and Microsoft did merge. These are what these how these businesses survive. They are actually come together. Okay, they might be competitors, but they come together. Collaboration between Microsoft and OpenAI. OpenAI is the parent company of ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. OpenAI and Copilot frontier exploration in field of AI. So, Copilot is Microsoft's product. Okay, the collaboration between Microsoft and OpenAI began in 2019, with both parties working together to promote the development of AI technology. OpenAI is well known AI research institution that has made significant breakthroughs in the field of natural language processing by developing language modes such as GPT-4, right? Language models such as ChatGPT-4. Microsoft provides powerful computing resources for OpenAI through the Azure cloud platform and integrates its AI technology into its product, further enhancing the intelligence level of the product. Among them, Copilot is an AI programming assistant. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Jointly launched by Microsoft and GitHub, developed based on GPT-3 model of OpenAI. Okay, make sure that you follow. So we're talking about Microsoft today. We're talking about Microsoft. They recently had their highest stock price high in the history of that company. So we're just discussing their business moves. Like they have worked with OpenAI, and this is one of um, their best collaborations with another company in tech or in the AI space. Copilot can help developers automatically generate code and provide code suggestions, greatly improving programming efficiency. So yeah, Microsoft programming, that's more of their thing that they are known for, releasing software. Since its launch, Copilot has been widely welcomed and held as a programming partner for developers. This not only demonstrates Microsoft's strength in the AI field, but also further consolidates its leadership position in the software development market. So if you are a programmer, you probably know Copilot. It's AI, definitely. It makes programming a lot better if you're going to be asking AI. Okay, because AI is pulling from all of the sources from a lot of databases, and it can make it a lot more easier for people that are programmers. Okay, so Copilot, there you go. If you're a programmer and you're not using Copilot, give it a try. I'm not a programmer by profession. I did try programming in my younger years. It was just not my thing. Math is not really my thing. So make sure you follow, make sure you share, or guys, also guys, this is the most important thing. Use the chat box to chit chat with me. Let's get chatty. Okay, there's the chat box. I just sent my chat there. Welcome. Got two people watching. Make sure you follow, make sure you share. Okay, now let's go diversification of Microsoft. Let me just make sure that okay. Uh, Strategies that drive growth. So yeah, diversification, it drove growth for them. Their advantage lies in their diversification strategy. Although artificial intelligence is a core business of theirs, the company has strategically invested in other promising areas to reduce risk and provide investors with a more comprehensive value proposition. We did speak on diversifying your portfolio. One of the benefits of diversifying your portfolio is you spread risk. Okay. The following measures reflect Microsoft's diversification strategy. In the early stages, investment was made in artificial intelligence. Microsoft collaborated with AI pioneer OpenAI to seize the opportunity, integrating ChatGPT functionality into Office products significantly improves revenue streams. It makes it more easier. So now ChatGPT is also paired with Office products, Microsoft Office. So that actually increases the productivity, really, because I use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really um, it's intelligent and it's very helpful. Okay, it can give you suggestions. It's very smart. um, I don't know about kids who are going to school, how they're probably using ChatGPT for their exams. It's just crazy. So cloud computing innovation, this is one of the innovations. This is one of their strategy to diversify. Microsoft has successfully deployed artificial intelligence into its Azure cloud services, providing enterprises with an attractive alternative to investing in traditional IT infrastructure. These innovative measures will continue to drive Azure's growth. So yeah, this is that cloud service. Pay attention to network security. Microsoft continues to invest in potential future growth engines, network security, further expanding its revenue sources. Diversification strategies can boost market optimism and buy demand for Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft has got to be the de facto default software king. Okay, even before Apple came and all that stuff. No, yeah, but still, right? Yeah, they're big on software. If even Apple products, you're gonna have to use you're gonna have to use what you call this, some of the Microsoft products on your Apple, download them, the offices and stuff like that. Although Apple has released its Apple Intelligence, artificial intelligence strategy, the results are still unclear. The potential revenue seems to be limited to the sales of the new iPhone, so there is no guarantee that it will bring in additional sources of revenue. On the other hand, since 2023, Nvidia has experienced explosive growth. These are the three biggest, most valued companies, and it is undisputed leader in high-speed computing power in the wave of artificial intelligence. However, Nvidia relies on segmented market. They're a chip maker. If the demand for artificial intelligence stagnates or the demand for GPUs decreases, Nvidia may face a significant financial blow. In addition, the technology of other chip companies is also advancing, and their continuous efforts in AI chips pose a competitive threat to NVIDIA. So NVIDIA are one market based, okay? Those GPUs and yeah, but then Microsoft is across the board. Apple also, we are yet to see what the results will be because we have to wait until they release the new iPhone and the new iPads and all that stuff. But definitely, Microsoft is because they've been around for very long, much longer than the other two. So of course, oh, why am I yawning? Am I tired? So AI in immersed in inference and software. So their competitive advantage for Microsoft is where transformation of artificial intelligence lies not only in its visionary investment of OpenAI and other related technology development, but also in its vast potential market covering infrastructure, LLM, and development tools, as well as end user software applications. Specifically, Microsoft diversified sources of revenue used to capture opportunities. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As soon as someone comes, I will welcome. Let's get chatty. Who are you? We want to know you, okay? Let's get chatty inside of the yellow shopping cart over there. Make sure you also follow us on WhatsApp, okay? Make sure you do not leave quickly. Send us some light. Let's chit chat. We also want you guys to ask us questions so that you understand what we are talking about, okay? So do not worry about anything. Let's go. Okay, I see somebody like King, so let's go as well. So yeah, We want to know who you are. I see some people just coming and going. Please stay, okay? Let's get chatty in the chat box there. Where was I? Okay, so okay, just Microsoft competitive advantage in the transformation of artificial intelligence lies not only in its visionary investment in open AI, that was a good move, and other related technology development, but also in its vast potential market covering infrastructure, LLM, and development tools, as well as end user software applications. Specifically, Microsoft diversified sources of revenue used to capture opportunities in the in AI remain a key factor in alleviating concerns about end demand risks and maintaining its long-term growth trajectory. So obviously, Microsoft are smart. They are partnered with OpenAI, which is probably one of the most popular AI companies. That was a smart move. That is also extending your business, diversifying your business by working together with the leaders, the professionals. Microsoft Azure remains a key beneficiary of the transition from training-driven workloads to inference-driven workloads during the AI adoption cycle. We continue to anticipate that this trend will accelerate in the second half of 2024. This also aligns with the management's sustained expectation for further growth in commercial business in the second half of fiscal year 2024. So specifically at as various industries begin to expand the use of artificial intelligence solutions adopted over the past year, inference is expected to become a key driving factor in the workload of artificial intelligence. The industry currently predicts that by mid-2025, inference activities will represent twice the number of cycles and training expenses. Okay. Let's go, guys. Make sure you follow, make sure you stay in the live broadcast. Okay, where are you guys watching us from? Feel free, guys, to stay here. Okay, feel free to ask any question you want to ask. Okay, feel free to also follow. We also have that little QR code. Please, guys, make sure you follow the QR code, okay? And join our WhatsApp, know more about us, reach out to us. We would love to hear from you, okay? Definitely, we're talking about Microsoft today. And also the other thing, go check out the other videos. Not everyone can watch an entire live. Even me, sometimes when I'm watching people's lives, I kind of feel lazy, you know? But the reality is, you can watch, you can go watch the other videos because usually I cut them down. Okay, so please go watch those as well. So let's go. The industry calendar predicts that by mid-2025, inference activities will represent twice the number of cycles and training expenses. As cited by Microsoft and its AI peers, predicting trends is consistent with the growth of AI reasoning share in revenue and the industry's increasing focus on meeting reasoning needs. For example, in the latest GTC keynote speech, artificial intelligence darling NVIDIA mentioned the inference feature 8 times in its latest product, but compared to recent speeches, it significantly reduced the mention of training. The favorable prospect on Microsoft is capture addictive inference workloads are further enhanced through the stable growth of Azure. Okay, this is a report, guys. Dual immersion of AI and in inference of software. So looking ahead, we believe that Azure will still be in a favorable position and will be the main beneficiary of an AI-driven market expansion. In addition to diversified instances that meet a wide range of customer needs, Microsoft is also continuing to invest in expanding its capabilities to address emerging AI opportunities. This includes its recent collaboration with OpenAI, investing over $100 billion to develop the next generation Stargate supercomputer, which is expected to be launched as early as 2028. All these tech companies are launching some crazy products. Okay, supercomputer 2028. Elon Musk is teasing those Optimus, uh, those humanoids, those robots are gonna be released next year, I think. This is consistent with competitors Amazon and Google, who have recently invested heavily in data center and server infrastructure over the years, highlighting the industry's expectations for future opportunities in resilient artificial intelligence. So, yeah, so after Microsoft, Apple, and NVIDIA, under that tier, you now have your Amazons and your Googles, but also, these are giants. Amazon, Google, also these are giants. They are Microsoft's top competitors. So Microsoft buys more AI talent. Okay, Microsoft buys more AI talent. Advantages of stable investment returns. Okay. Microsoft diversifies sources of revenue, provide a key advantage, particularly attracting investors seeking stability and long-term growth, and consolidating Microsoft's position as the preferred stock. Yeah, Microsoft almost like a preferred stock, right? A coveted stock. Microsoft is a coveted stock. Okay. Give me a second, guys. It's a coveted stock. It's going to go up to 500. It might go up to 500. So let's go. In addition, Microsoft has multiple advantages. For many years, dividends have been distributed, but the payout ratio is relatively low. Stock price fluctuates less. That is a good sign. Cash flow is sufficient to cover interest expenses. Regardless of the short and long term, the company has high returns and continuous profitability. Microsoft stock and institutional activities. The current number of outstanding shares of Microsoft stock is 7.43 billion. Wow, that is great. Oh, you guys, all of those stocks, one company running has all those stocks. 7.1 billion? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That is impressive. Ooh, I like that. 7 point what? Oh my God. That is Microsoft is a leader, guys. It is a leader. Okay. So yeah. So those are the okay. So Microsoft has 7.43 billion outstanding shares with a total market value of 3.42 trillion. So the total market value is 3.42 trillion. Okay, the company also demonstrates high returns and consistent profitability over both short and long terms. Okay, Microsoft obviously they have strong fundamentals. They are just a good company. Okay, um, wow, that is impressive. That is impressive. Shout out to Microsoft, yo. Okay, institutional activities. According to Market Surge, 41% of the shares are held by the fund. Okay, 41% of those 7 billion are owned by the fund, by a fund, right? You guys, fund, right? Trust funds and all those funds, mutual funds as well, hedge funds, insurance companies, pension plans, sovereign wealth funds, and others dominate the long-term trend of stock prices. Microsoft stocks are no exception. The number of mutual funds holding the company's stock continues to grow. According to MarketSage data, There were 9,922 mutual funds holding Microsoft stocks in the third quarter of 2023. So 41% of their shares is held by these funds. And how many funds are there? 9,922 mutual funds. Oh my God. And as of end of June, this number has increased to 10,388 funds that hold Microsoft stock. Oh my God. Microsoft and similar leading companies to distribute cash dividends to numerous um, strong cash flows. Strong cash flows enable Microsoft and similar leading companies to distribute cash dividends to numerous shareholders. On June 12th, the company's board of directors approved a quarterly dividend of 75 cents per share, which will be paid to shareholders registered on August 15th on September 12th. Calculated at an annual rate, the dividend yield of Microsoft stock is moderate at 0.6%. Okay. Acquisition trends. Last year, Microsoft successfully acquired Activision Blizzard for 69 billion. This measure not only demonstrates Microsoft's ambition into the gaming industry, but also further consolidates its leadership position in the global technology market. Activision Blizzard is a globally renowned game development company that owns popular games such as World of Warcraft and Call of Duty. This transaction will undoubtedly bring Microsoft a huge strategic advantage. So they're also moving into the game space, buying this company for 69 billion. They're diversifying their portfolio. Games are also related to tech. Okay, so some of the biggest games that you guys are playing now, Microsoft is the one that is controlling or owns Activision Blizzard. In addition, Microsoft is increasing its investment, okay, in artificial intelligence and cloud computing. The company, the company announced that it will expand its Azure data center globally to meet the growing demands of enterprises. Microsoft AI platform is also constantly evolving, introducing a series of new features aimed at enhancing the productivity and innovation of capabilities of enterprise. So they're in the gaming world, they're into AI, they're into cloud computing, they're into manufacturing software. They're all over the place. Uh-huh. Actually, we're gonna do our tech analysis. Before we do that, I just want to see something. Yeah. Just go micro. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Microsoft closed 11 July. They closed yesterday. They closed at $454.70. That was their stop price. And also Amazon, their stock price fell as well, the same as Apple Inc. So yeah, so actually Microsoft, they have their stock is compared to their competitors though. Um, okay, so yeah, that is Microsoft for you. Mhm. Okay, now let's talk about this analysis and see what this analysis has for us. Okay, make sure you follow, make sure you share, make sure you stay. Okay, let's go. Okay, allow me to put this one here. Okay, so we can have a weekly chart. Okay, for Microsoft. Let's just discuss a bit about this weekly chart. Okay, let's just summarize what the weekly chart is saying. Okay, there you go, our weekly chart. From the weekly chart, it can be seen that Microsoft stock price effectively broke out of the 170 day moving average from 2013 and 2014, and then started to climb at a fast and high slope from 2022. So this is a historical performance. So from 2013 to 2014, this is when the breakout from the 170-day moving average happened, and the price began to rise. So Microsoft's price broke above the 170-day moving average in 2013, between 2013 and 2014. This what was followed. Then what happened? This breakup was followed by a steep and sustained upward climb. So they broke out of the 170-day moving average, and it started to take a steep and sustained upward climb. So what happened in the year 2022 to 2023? Stock price fell. Okay, so in 2022, 2023, the stock price experienced a decline. Yes, experienced a decline. So the decline, what did the decline do? The decline halted at the 170-day moving average. Okay, so the decline, it came to the 170-day moving average. That's where it stopped. So that is what we call the support level. So it broke through, went up in 2013, and then 10 years later, it fell down back to the 170-day moving average. Okay, that line. So that is where serving as that is the support level. A subsequent rebound. Where did the rebound happen though? Okay, a subsequent rebound and rise followed. So soon after this, a subsequent rebound and a rise followed, indicating the 170 day moving average as a strong support level. Okay. Then in September 2023 to October 2023, the stock price fell again, but found support at the 34-day moving average. So that was their support level. So after stopping at the 34-day moving average, the price, that's where it stopped. Another wave of rebounding and rise ensued. Okay, which is very kind of funny. Break, decline. Okay, let's see now. Uh, that's what we have. So, investment strategy for this, all this data, guys. The long-term perspective for this stock. So, almost like holding stocks for the long term can be highly effective, according to this chart, part of the chart that I'm talking about. Using technical indicators as well, like moving averages, can do the following. Okay, so if you use technical indicators, you can help identify precise buying and selling points. Okay, if you're into buying and selling, use those technical indicators. They can help you determine when to buy, when to sell. You can also optimize on returns by timing entries and exits more accurately, and improve fund utilization by minimizing time in unproductive holdings. Okay. So by integrating long-term equity value investment with technical analysis, investors can enhance their decision-making process. Monitoring key moving averages such as the 34-day and the 170-day moving average can provide valuable insights uh, into potential support and resistance levels, aiding in the optimization of returns and more efficient fund management. Okay, so that is the history of this stock. Some major shifts happening between 2013, 2014, and then 2022, 2023. Price falls down, goes to the moving 100-day moving average, rises and rebounds, and then in October of 2023, price falls to a support level of the 34-day moving average, and then it begins a second round of rebounding and rising. Okay, there you go. Let's go to the next one. To further do our analysis. Okay, let me move my item there. So yeah, the daily chart. So what do we have? What are we saying here? Okay, it's always good to simplify these things, not to. So there we are. Buy point. We're gonna talk about the buy point on this page as well. Make sure you follow. Make sure you share. Okay, let's go. So yeah, breakout and rise, right? So those are the trends of this stock. Okay. So current trend, we want to talk about the current trend, what's currently going on with the stock. So you can see we got the upward channel. The stock price has been, so this is currently what's going on. The stock price has been consistently moving within the upward channel. So it's improving, right? It's going along the upward channel. Okay, so each time the stock price hits the bottom of this channel, the upward channel, every time the stock price hits the bottom of the upward channel, it stabilizes, then rebounds. Okay, so that upward channel is really serving a good purpose. Every time the stock hits that, it stabilizes, then rebounds. Okay. Resistance. So where are we facing resistance? The top of the channel acts as the resistance level where the stock price often stops. Okay, often holds its upward movement. Okay, so at the top, okay, the top of that channel, this is where it actually hits. If it hits there, it stops going upward. Okay. So what can this data help us with? Okay, with our investment. So what could be an investment strategy here within the channel? Okay, selling or reducing positions. If you're going to be selling, you should consider taking profits or reducing positions when the stock price approaches the top of the channel. Okay. Okay, this can be an effective way to look in gains and minimize risk because it always stops right at the channel. So consider taking profits early or reducing positions. How about buying? Oh, this is for selling. Okay, for selling. Buying, what should buyers do? Wait for the stock price to fall back to the moving average or near the bottom of the channel before buying again. You always want to buy low, right? Yeah, so that's what we're saying here. This approach helps in buying at lower prices and maximizing potential returns. So this is stuff that has to be monitored, right? If it goes to the upward channel at the top, it resists and it kind of comes down. Okay, so if it comes down to any of the moving averages, then from there you can buy. Okay, buy around the channel breakout. If the stock price breaks out of the upward channel and does not fall back into the original channel, this indicates a strong bullish trend. And in this scenario, it can be an opportune time to buy or increase positions and anticipate further upward movement. Okay. There we go. So what can we conclude with all this stuff that we're talking about? In conclusion, we would say, okay, by monitoring the stock's price behavior within the upward channel and making strategic buy and sell decisions, investors can optimize their returns. Utilizing the moving average and channel boundaries as indicators helps in identifying optimal entry and exit points. And additionally, recognizing and acting on where is it? On breakout scenarios can further enhance investment outcomes. Okay, there we go. For our tech analysis, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, this is an earnings report, financial analysis. Recent quarter, what happened in the recent quarter with these guys? Let's read on. In the recent quarter, the Microsoft reported record-breaking revenue and profits. So they had record-breaking revenue and record-breaking profits. The total revenue of the company reached 53 billion US dollars. This is all the money they got. Cloud computing business was particularly significant with a year-on-year increase of 45%. So this cloud is really doing good for them. This data indicates that Microsoft competitiveness in the cloud computing market continues to strengthen, becoming an important engine for the company's revenue growth. In addition, Microsoft's gaming business has also performed well thanks to strong sales of Xbox game consoles and related services in terms of Office software and productivity tools. Office 365 and LinkedIn have also achieved steady growth in revenue. Overall, Microsoft's diversified business layout and strong execution have brought stable financial performance to the company. Financial performance. Average trading volume and P, okay, PE ratio. Microsoft's average trading volume shows a high level of market attention and active trading volume in its stocks. The daily trading volume is usually around 20 million shares. Oh my God, those are a lot of shares. 20 million shares that are traded every day, indicating the high attention of investors to Microsoft and the high liquidity of the market. They trade 20 million shares on a daily basis. In terms of PE ratio, market's current PE ratio is about 39.63, which is at a moderate level in the technology industry. The price to earnings ratio, that is the PE ratio, the price to earnings ratio reflects the market's expectations for Microsoft future earning growth. Although not cheap, it also shows investors confident in its future development. Okay, price to earnings ratio. Okay, what are our estimates? What are people estimating for Microsoft? Let's see. For the June ended fiscal fourth quarter, analysts polled by FactSet see Microsoft's earnings rising 9% to $2.93 a share on a 15% increase in revenue to 64.4 billion. Earnings are expected to grow at a slower rate of 6% for the September ending fiscal first quarter, then reaccelerate to 12% and 13% in the following two quarters. Analysts see fiscal first quarter sales increasing 15% to 65.1 billion, then up 13% in the next two quarters. In fiscal 2023, the company posted an impressive 39% return on equity, a measure of profit generating efficiency. Its long-term debt to shareholders' equity was reasonably low at 20% only. Big stock market winners such as Microsoft stock tend to post higher ROEs in the early stages of their price runs. So no surprise then that MSFT gets a top drawer A grade for IBDR SMR rating, which is sales plus margins, goes return on investment. Uh, So that the summary, just a little summary there. Stock price of Microsoft Corporation is about 30% higher than the peak set in 2021. With a wide range of technology industry peers, it also exhibits high valuation premium. So yeah, stock price is 30% higher than the peak. Like we did say, the stock reached its historic high. It's reached its historic high Yeah. It reached its historic high of $452 per share. Okay, it's a historic high. Okay, maybe it will go into the 500s. Who knows? Okay, so right now, however, we remain confident in Microsoft's further upward potential as it extensively involves AI intelligence opportunities at different levels of the value chain. Through the expansion of cloud TAM driven by artificial intelligence and software ARPU, this will continue to consolidate its unparalleled double digit growth and profit margin expansion, which supports further upward potential in valuation. And yep, guys, we did this yesterday. I did this today. I think I have a video for this, if I'm not mistaken. I did a video for this section here. Okay, go check it out. Because these are companies that we just reviewing. Okay, it's long term. If you're a long term investor, you want to go get that SoundHound, okay, that Advanced Micro Devices and Corvo Inc. If you're into long term investment, those are the prices that you are suggested to buy at. SoundHound between 3.8 and $4, and also for our AMD between 157 to $160. That is a good purchasing point. And Corvo between 111 to $115. Okay. That is not risk, guys. That is rise. Okay. Supposed to be rise. Rise 7%, rise 21%, rise 8%, rise 22%. And those are the recommended dates. Okay. Short-term investors, you can go for Rivian Automotive. Okay. But we are already, those were the expected dates. We will maybe make something that is more current. Okay. Follow, share, stay in the live broadcast. Yeah. Let's go. Follow, share. We'll see you guys in the next live stream. And also add us on WhatsApp and also add me on here. Subscribe to the channel.